Well, our guest this morning is the actor Daniel Day-Lewis. Daniel shot to fame last year when he co-starred in the highly acclaimed film My Beautiful Laundrette, and his success seems set to continue. Daniel's latest film has already been described as a triumph and a near miracle after its New York opening. It's called A Room with a View, and it's based on the E.M. Forster novel of the same name, and it's got its royal premiere tonight before the Queen Mother. Now, here's a taste of what Her Majesty will be seeing tonight.
I don't know, I have never kissed you.
No, you haven't.
May I now?
Well, of course you may, Cecil. You might before. I can't run at you, you know. I'm sorry.
It looks a very sensitive sort of film, is it?
Yes, I think it is, yes. I'm not the most sensitive character in it, but I think the film is, yes. It's been directed very sensitively.
Tell us a little bit about the character that you're playing.
Well, my heart bleeds for him when I think about him. He's the sort of person that you imagine you might be in your worst nightmares. Desperately self-conscious and pompous, and he's a bound-up ascetic who can't open his mouth without clearing a room. You know, everything he says is just guaranteed to be offensive.
Now, as an actor, would you rather play a role like that, or would you rather play the dashing, handsome young man?
Well, when I went to meet James Ivory, and I'd read the book, and there were two young men in the... If Cecil can ever be described as a young man, I think he was born at the age of about 45. But there were two young men, George, who was a sort of, not exactly a straightforward romantic, I mean, disturbed in his own way, but Cecil did appeal to me, the character did appeal to me. I kind of felt for him, I mean, and James asked me which character I saw myself as, which was quite an awkward question, because it wasn't like saying which character would you like to play. And I said no one in their right minds would admit to seeing themselves as Cecil Vyse, but anyway, he did. So he asked me to do it.
Do you see any of you, because you must have to have a tremendous empathy with your character,
Yes.
and sympathy as well.
Yes.
Do you see any of your traits in him? Hard to imagine, but...
I hope not. But I mean, there are times when you can... I mean, you can't laugh at him all the time, and Forster allows him his one sort of spark of humanity, a kind of minor redemption at the end. I won't say how, but he's given his finest moment, after which presumably, you know, at the end of the book, he just sort of sinks into a downward spiral of
You mustn't spoil the
lonely
plot.
bachelorhood.